Old school Nick already in the house. What's up, old school Nick?
No old school.
Count on it always. What's up,
He's in
guys?
there.
Appreciate you showing up, brother.
Absolutely.
Let me just put this thing on Instagram. Bingo. Let's go live. Yeah, come on, Insta. Hey, what's up, guys? Good evening. Yeah, give us a second here. We're trying to get everything going. Waiting for Insta to go live. Okay. Insta is live. Let's see if I can comment in there.
It's live.
I did. Yeah, sometimes it's weird. Like I can't comment in there.
Yeah, I can't see the YouTube comments all the time.
I can't either. It won't let me comment on this side.
I won't let you comment on YouTube.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no.
Huh? Interesting. That is very.
You got to connect to YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Anyhow, man. Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing?
All right.
Good, man. Good.
Good. And you guys?
Thank you, guys.
Doing well, brother. Midweek check-in. Trying to get over the hump and get past the middle of the week. You know, from here it's downhill, man, as they say.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
Ish with the fly hat, dude. Damn, Ish.
Mets, always repping my Mets.
Man, I gotta get some hat game started. You know, I was guilty. I have a bunch of hats, right? They're the $5 gas station hats. Bro,
Trucker hat. The trucker hat.
Okay.
$2.99, whatever they are, $3. $3 Chuck, bro. Hey, listen, I got a gang of them in every color too. I went down a phase where I was just addicted to no logo hats.
Elijah Jackson, what's up, buddy?
So I didn't throw them away. I still got them.
Elijah.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we'll give it a moment, man. Let everybody jump up in here. Let people log on. And go from there. At least this week I'm able to comment. What's up, Mob? Good evening to you.
Yeah, my
Working on Kennels. Ray. AC, what's up, AC? Active, what's up? Chris, I see Chris in here. JM84, that's Chris. JM84.
Chris, what's up, Mob?
What's going on?
AC Bullies, what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, AC? On YouTube, I saw you. Hello, Diddy. What's going on?
Hills. IDN, Fear Kennels. Man, that's okay. I'm scared of that one. Immortal Beast Group. Active. What's that? What's up? What's
From New Zealand.
from New Zealand? Hey, man, shouts out to you.
Yes, sir. Chris
is in here, brother. Bro, are you from Dagestan, Chris? He got the Eagle 386. We don't know it.
It might be a Philly fan.
What?
That's it. That's what it is.
It might be a Philly fan.
Uh-huh.
It's got the hoodie, man. Look, I got the black shirt, the same one I always wear at every show and every video I put out.
Wow.
I got about 35 of these. I really do. I'm not lying. Listen, I'll do a video on it. I promise you, I got the same shirt 35 times. They fit well. They're economical. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
You guys are fancy with your clothes, man. You guys got different colors and man, from the shirt to the underwear to the socks down, same one all the way across the board 30 times, man. I'm not lying. My wife will tell you. Okay, Mom, I like it, Mom. Mom says, I am with polo tees. Dee, good evening to you. August Boy, what's up, August Boy? What? August Boy up in it. Oh, You know who August Boy is, right?
Mm.
Tall, skinny young man,
I know who he is.
really
He
good
was-
handler.
Over his dad.
Oh, yeah. I know.
His dad is hilarious.
Yeah.
Good dude. We got Mud Monster in here. Good evening to you, young lady. Upper Deck Frenchies on YouTube. Christian is goated 2187. Hello to you. And you know we got old school up in here. Polos, man, dude. Polos. Yeah, I went through a thing with polos too, man, on Old Navy. Every Black Friday or January, those polos would be like $6. don't man. Look,
No, you're right.
no, for real, same color.
Yep.
I'd buy a ton of them for the year, and I'm good.
Yeah.
It's terrible, man. It's we got Dreams in the house. What's up, Lamont? How you doing, Fozzie?
Going on, Lamont.
Man. No, I'm banned. I'm actually started purging, bro. I'm banned. I can't go shopping. Even the same shoes, I'll buy the same shoes. I got these favorite. They're Timberlands work for workmen's Timberlands steel toe.
Yeah.
Blackout, 9-inch boot. Every time they go on sale, I'll buy the same pair. I got 3 of the same pair. It just I'm banned from shopping, brother.
Can't beat the Timberlands, man. The comfort, that's all I've ever worn.
Yeah, for work, yeah.
Yeah, for working and everything else. You can't beat the comfort. They're light, they're not too heavy. They work.
Yep, I got the steel toe one, anti-eye safe, anti-electric shock, all that good stuff. Now, did you see that video I just posted? Where'd you post it, Mob? On Insta? I'll check it out on my phone. I'm sorry, man. I haven't been on social media much. Been busy.
Why my screen keep on doing that? We just
What am I talking about, man? Before we start cooking.
It's got you messed up, don't it, Ish? It keeps
Yeah.
Is it still messed up?
yeah, it keeps on going to sleep mode.
In the other settings. There's some other
Hey,
settings.
Mob, monsters do exist. I saw him. I see him. This is it, right?
That's
that
the one.
boy stuff,
Yeah.
man. Southside Monster, right?
That's the one he took to nationals, correct?
Yeah, Southside Monster.
Monster, right? Yeah, he's boned up.
Dude, that boy is freaky. Freaky bones.
Yeah, he's boned
Freaky bones. Man,
Indeed.
good Lord. Very nice dog, man. Amazing bone, man. Great job. Great job for you, man. So anyhow, y'all ready to kick it off?
Let's get it.
Let's go.
up.
He said, let's go. My goodness. This is actually a John topic that we're going to get into tonight. Me and John go back and forth randomly through the day about topics, issues, and things that we get into. So this is actually a topic that me and John discuss. And so with that said, tonight is the title is Proper Breeding Selection for Probability and Success, right? And really it's proper breeding selection for predictable probability and success, which, as we all say in the breeding game, man, look, we're kind of playing Frankenstein here.
Mhm.
We act like we know what we're doing. We act like we know what's going to come out, which the more you plan, you have a better chance of hitting versus just cowboying up and figuring it out. So I think that moving with a purpose, certainly, at least you're aiming right to hit. If you're not aiming at all, you're just throwing it, and you know what I mean.
Mhm.
It's neither here or there. So I favor planning and preparation. In other parts of my life, I found that to be very beneficial and helpful. And so in breeding, it's a little bit different, right? Because you would think, for example, that a tricolor dog you breed to a tri-carrier, that the litter would be 70% tri. But sometimes it doesn't, the dice don't roll that way.
I would say theoretically.
In theory, yeah, of course. In theory, it sounds good, but a lot of things good, like in theory, they sound really good until you actually get there. So, with that said, I'm gonna let John kick this one off. I'm gonna put you on the hot seat first.
What you got?
I'm gonna give you the tough question. So, since this is your topic,
This is my topic. Oh, okay. Let's
well, I'm
go.
just saying,
Let's go.
this is something that me and you always go back and forth on. So I'll
Yeah.
consider it your topic. And we always go back and forth of bloodlines and what we're trying to do, what we're trying to keep, what we're trying to perpetuate. So with that said, I'm going to lean heavier on the questions on you because you are a breeder. You come from breeding. You come from the dog background. Probably heavier than Ish or Bradley. And so, they say you always hurt the ones you love. So.
Let's go. What
You're
we
catching all the fastballs tonight, my friend.
What
You
you
are
got?
catching all the fastballs. So, okay. So, in your past experiences of breeding, what criteria do you follow to get the results you're looking for? Do you have a criteria? And if so, give us. You don't have to, share the secret sauce, but at least give us. You know what I mean? Get us close.
All right. Good. That's a good one.
Mhm.
So the pit bull lane, ladies and gentlemen. That was the background. So different from the bully lane, whereas it was about performance. So my foundation had to be one of the ability for the dog to perform in the set in a particular. Now y'all got to understand, I'm being careful with my words, right? Let's just say stay in power.
You talking about gameness?
Yeah.
So I grew up on a farm where we bred fighting roosters.
Okay.
About 300 of them.
That's
300 stags.
okay. So yeah, that's first and foremost. If you take like a triangle, the top of the triangle is going to be gameness at all costs. Everything else it can be added through selective breeding, which I guess we're talking about in pairings, right? So that has to be a common denominator. Where I know sometimes when we're talking about bullies, is like if you have a female that you're breeding and she meets your criteria, you're looking to add something that she doesn't have for the most part. But a little different in the game dogs, where the pairings, the game has had to be in both. It's no exception. That's the basis of whether it's the male or the female. Your jip or the stud that you're going to, that G word had to be there. And like I said, so it's performance versus confirmation. So it's a little different. But when you're talking about the doing your homework with your pedigrees and things of that nature, yeah, that's the foundation. That's what I started with. That's what like a unquestionable criteria. Like it was, if that wasn't there, it was a no-go, period.
Well, and let me add to what you just said, because I think it's very important that you elaborate on some of those things. But for me, adding to what you just said is that's where understanding that game was the category, the criteria, right? But there are subcategories that also matter. Like if you got a game dog with a scissor bite, right?
Yep.
That makes a difference.
Oh, yeah.
underbite or overbite on a game dog, man, it affects your performance.
As long as he can clamp. As long as
You
he
know
can
what I
clamp
mean?
down, we good.
It's you dog
Um,
got a dog with an underbite can't really grab the way, you know what I mean. A dog with a scissor bite could just sit there and just hang, right? And this is where the phenotype actually um, adds to that game. It's the bite number one. I come from pits too in the '90s, so obviously the drive has to be there. The bite, correct bite that could just hold. Otherwise, a dog with an undershot or overshot bite can't hold up there. It can't hang, right? And the phenotype back then, I mean, you're talking about dogs that are ripped to shreds, right? In order to have that kind of endurance and just almost where they're whining to play.
mhm.
And when you get a dog phenotypically that, let's just say, it looks bullier, right? That boy gonna gas out.
Yeah, that's why y'all hear me say, y'all always hear me laugh when I hear the and I'm not trying to, put nobody out there, but look, I'll put it to you like this. I can take the wiry, long, rat-looking pit bull that can breathe underwater over your muscled-up pit bull any day.
Well, he's only going to be there for 3 minutes, maybe 4.
Any day.
Mhm.
Trust
You know,
me. Once we hit that 130, my boy's screaming. And yours is huffing and puffing. So athleticism, being able to breathe, you're talking about different things when you branch off on your foundation. So that's in the game, dogs. But when you're talking about, I guess, the bullies, then we started, and once we come from the structure, we're looking at bone, the head, the top line, the rear. So it's like I said, performance bred dogs is a little different because you have to go through a more strenuous.
the dog has to be proven, brother.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and
on
the
that
process to get to those are different. If the dogs,
and
could not do, what they needed to do or whatever, a lot of them I'll say they just ran away.
I'm going to ask an offbeat question. I'm not sure if you know or not. Just, you know what I mean? And this is for my own personal. Was ice buckets a thing there on the break down south?
I wasn't down south when I was in that. I was up north.
Okay. But I'm saying ice buckets was a thing?
Nah, not so much.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just curious. Okay. Well, we'll leave that one alone.
I never even saw a break where I was from. They didn't even take breaks.
No, there's it's a 10-minute break.
Wow.
The
Not
break
over
is
here.
Oh, Sir Reed Bob, a
Over
break.
here, yeah. Not over here. If he couldn't make it, he couldn't make it.
No,
All right, Ish. Well, you know what? Since you had a commentary over there, I'm gonna swing
Yes,
your
sir.
way.
Yes, sir.
And Mob, I just want to say, Mob, I heard about that. I don't know, but I think I can find out. But I did hear about that.
The grand champion.
Yeah, it was studied. It was
Mhm.
studied. His lungs. That's weird, man. It's kind of weird how intricate that thing got, but
Well, I like this breeding question because everyone has some positive contribution or an opinion on things moving forward. So, with that said, for example, Ish, right? You currently have 2 girls.
Yes, sir.
You have one line-bred American girl
Yeah.
that I bred based off the Axel bloodline, and then you have another girl that's an outcross with American infusion on both sides.
Yes, sir.
So we'll take one at a time. Let's go with your line breeding, your line bred girl, right? I know you like Axel, correct?
Of course, one of my
And
favorites.
so when she became available, you reached out to me. You got that girl from me. My thing is, once she comes of age and you see what you'll like, you see what she's giving you, right?
Mhm.
Are you outcrossing her or line breeding her?
Well, to be honest with you and everyone else, I'm keeping it. Still is going to be line bred, but very loose line bred.
You're still line breeding?
I'm still line breed to keep the structure because I love the way she look. I want to keep her structure. I want to keep what she brings to my foundation.
Okay. And so if I can play devil's advocate,
Mm-hmm.
it is a line bred girl. Her mom has a high koi.
Mm-hmm.
Maki's koi is already like 21, 22.
Yeah.
And then I line bred Maki back to her cousin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so with that said, you would still line breed back.
Yes, sir. But
'Cause
loose.
Loose line breed, I mean, for that, I would go, if we're talking that, I'd go back to Behemoth or Ramsey, Champion Ramsey.
Ramsey.
Yeah.
I never looked him up.
So, you know what I mean? Just depending on which way you're going to go, you're still going to line breed then. Ooh, I mean, I would jump to grandfather then. I would go to, I'll probably go to Behemoth. Because I don't know where Valentino is. I know where Behemoth. Chidi got a Behemoth.
No, I didn't know Maki's koi was that high.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was that high either. Yeah.
I
That's
can share
why
my screen with you.
Yeah, that's the reason why I had my plannings. I don't want to say who I'm going to use, but yeah, that's the main reason why, because I wanted to bring Adios and Stacks back in it, and it is way behind in it.
Stacks, the closest thing you're going to get to Stacks probably that's still available is you're going to go Pressure.
That's who I want to use for her.
You know what I mean? In terms of what's relevant, what's titled, what's, people that we can access that we know are good people in our community. You're going to go Pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to. That's who I want to use. I want to use Pressure for that directly.
Yeah. Or Mob is right. Firecracker's tough, bro. Have you seen Firecracker? He's a black tri. It looks like Behemoth, but in a black tri suit.
No, I never saw that.
Behemoth son, bro, off of man, Chidi's like Mob. These guys are been in this industry, I would say, quite some time and have been breeding. So I would say, man, that's actually what Mob brought up. Firecracker is tough, bro.
I gotta look him up later on. up.
Yeah, no, Firecracker. No, I saw Firecracker's tough, bro. Because Chidi was one of the guys I followed early on, and he was heavy on that Armageddon, and like, man, dude. And then he was heavy line, and then he brought that boy in and opened up all his blood. So I like what he did on that. See what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So you're still in your mind, you're still in a gold line, huh?
Yeah, loose. Yeah, since it's way behind. But I didn't know, to be honest with you, Earl. I never paid attention to Maki's koi.
I haven't. I said it to you.
Yeah, I never paid attention to that. I was going off I was basing my foundation for my female to be off the pedigrees. I didn't check it off the koi because when I did try to look it up, I never found it. Because when you do go on your page, it'll say the end bark, but it don't let you see the koi.
Really?
Yeah, I'm serious.
The link, I gotta refresh that link then. It's because I put it in there. I put the link in there.
I'm be interested to see what Hella's koi is going to be when you embark her.
But yeah, that's the main reason why, Earl. I was going to do a loose line breeding with Pressure, and then we'll get to the next one because that's the next question. But
Yeah.
for the pressure, that's what I was going to do. I was basing my loose line breeding off of that, because I love the way Sonia's structure was built in her. You know, she's straight, H frame, ripped, muscle toned out, and
She's better than her mom, bro.
I mean, I can't say that right now because she's a baby.
I can tell you right now, man. Look, at that age, I wanted to punch that dog in the face. And yeah, I'm talking about my own dog. Listen, boy, I will not talk about anybody else's dog, bro, because it's rude first and foremost. But I can talk about mine, and if I paid for it, I could talk about it. Boy, man, look, I hate it. I wanted to punch that dog in the face. 3 years later, I'm like,
Yep.
this girl
It's different.
is like a dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she
Big as
is.
hell, big ass head. But man, look, early on, dog looked like a snow leopard, easty westy. I'm like, look at these pastures are terrible. And I'm feeding like expensive food. I'm like, man, up. I won't say it, but anyhow,
Yeah.
I was wrong. And now she's like super like brolic and wide, and you know what I mean? Big ass head on her.
Yeah,
Good side, good short muzzle, not a super short, but you know what I mean? Muzzle's not snouty, big ass forehead. And so I was wrong. I just needed to be patient and understand when I followed the bloodline, I saw that they start off early with weak passers. It's just how the bloodline goes. So, but yeah, man.
Well, if Hella comes out anything close to Maki, I'm super satisfied.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. She is better than Maki right now as we speak at that age. So I'm very happy for you. And man, you got one. You stole one. You stole one right there. Woo!
Once you told me that I'm on a video and told me she was available, I was like, oh no. I was like, that's a goner. That's mine. That's mine.
Cool. All right. Well, Bradley's been quiet over there, so we're gonna pick up Bradley.
He's soaking everything up. He's soaking it up.
Right? He's taking notes. He's like, if I just be quiet, no one's gonna call my name. No, I'm sorry.
Your mom always told you got to watch out for them quiet ones, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Be very cautious.
So okay, Bradley, I'm gonna throw you in the mix there because you are starting your program and you understand which way you're moving. You currently have one boy, no girl, both with a common denominator. One on the top side, one on the bottom side. Shake is the common denominator. You got a Shake Sun over Fortuna, which is top and bottom LPK off of Mandibula. And then you got Shake and Hershey female, which has some Zion in it, which is, I really like that blood, off of Klaus, and then taking a Shake. And man, I like that move right there. I really do. That's a good. And the thing is, like, I'm thinking, like, did he just outdo me? Like, did I just breed some stuff and he just gangstered my playbook? I'm like, you are rotten, brother. You took a pick one and a pick two, because understand that when I got in it, these breedings weren't here, right? So
Right.
I'm like, I'm gonna make some cool ass breedings that people are really gonna want to get behind.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I look at what you had. I was like, wait a minute, he got me. I'm like, that was a move. That was
Yeah,
a
he
really
did
good
the
move.
Obi-Wan Kenobi trick.
Yeah, bro, he Jedi mind tricked me, bro. So was this plan? So I guess my question is my first question is, was this planned?
So not exactly, right? I know you guys have probably heard me talk about how I came into Chama. Obviously, my original plan was to go females, right?
Yep.
And then choose the males accordingly, you know, as the time comes. However, when everything happened with Fortuna, the way it went down, and you were down to two studs right at that time, two males out of that, right?
Yeah.
So at that time, it kind of so to answer your question, no, it wasn't planned, but there was a plan very similar, let's say, on the back end, but the way everything went down, it was not going to be able to happen that way.
But you understand, like I saved you 3 breedings to get to what you have.
Correct. Absolutely.
And so with what you have now, you're lacing it right back in.
Correct. Which was a plan. I had planned that anyway, right? But I would have to take back to someone else's. But when it came down to 2, there was only 2 boys, right?
Yeah.
That was likely not going to happen until that first one opened up. So when that first one opened up, it was a no-brainer, right? At that time.
I'm just curious now.
Okay.
Because at the end of the year, I have a Shake to Katana.
Mm-hmm.
Is that because of what you did? Is that something like that
that was in mind? Yes.
Because that ties you all the way through.
Background. That's right.
Right. And you could just off those offsprings, you could just work off that and just you're set.
Absolutely. That's it. That's it.
I was just curious because to me, I'm like, that would make sense. If I was doing it, I'm like, cool. This gives me time to get things set up and get this one, and then like, boom, I'm done. The 3 common denominators, work around that because Shake is infused with American blood off of Bigfoot.
That's right.
And the Samba girls that I have are infused off of Zion, which I like that blood.
Agreed.
Because they're off of Lily, who is Whopper's sister. So I bought 2 kids and the mom. I bought 3 females. I like the production so much that I bought the mom too, which is Whopper's littermate.
Correct.
That hopefully is pregnant as we speak right now. Knock on wood. I got another surprise, but I'm not gonna talk about it. I have a partner that has her. I sent her off, and hopefully she takes and everything is good and life is good, man. So nice. we always keep one in the chamber. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Don't give everything away, man.
Yep.
I'll let you know when it gets here. But so no, I was just curious about that. No, that's cool, man. I like that because if you go Katana and Shake. And then with a male as the common denominator, man, look, you're locked in already. Mm-hmm. Off that 3 right there.
That's right.
You just stay right there and work.
Yep.
In-house.
Yep, for sure.
Because Katana, in my opinion, Katana, Hershey is their offsprings are even. Man, I'm telling you, this Nala, this girl right here, dude, she's as big as Chama and thicker. She's not as real. Man, I'm telling you, she's something else. Really, she's really filling out.
You know what, man? That better broke my heart because I seen you guys walk away with them 2 girls. I'm like, man, those 2 girls are bad. Listen, those 2 girls are better than any girl I have ever started with, and that's being honest, right? So I'm looking at them like, damn, man, you seen those dogs? I'm like, too bad there's only 2, but it's the good thing is it's within the family. So
correct.
Blood is always there, and we can always throw back. I could always get something from you.
That's right. That's
the beauty of the friendship, the team. It's understanding what we're working towards. And I'm, that those are the common denominators, right? So I'm an Axel fan.
Me too.
I wasn't. When the hype came with Shake, I'll be honest, I was more of a tractor guy, right? And so I didn't initially jump on the Shake bandwagon just because I went to go see Tractor 3 times, bro. And every time I saw him, he was just amazing.
In my opinion, Tractor still throws more consistent, right? Honestly. And you heard me say it before. To me, Sheik's good, but you got to take him to the right females. If he's not taken to the right females, if he's taken to the right females, he does very well.
I promise you.
Tractor is consistent with what he does.
You wait another 6 to 7 more months. You wait till those Tractor and Hershey pups grow up. That was gangster breeding right there, boys.
Tractor's a bad boy.
Yep.
I always said it. Tractor in the Brazilian ABKC world, meaning the Brazilian dogs that's registered as ABKC, he's the best one. I think bullies should look like that dog. That's just my opinion, and that's what I'm trying to build myself. But other than that, meaning Shake is nice, but Tractor is what you Tractor gives you that. Oh, whoa, he got everything.
Tractor is man. Look, I like him so much. I doubled up on him. You know what I mean? It shows you, right? And not just that he looks amazing. His throwing part. You know what I mean? He's throwing it too.
Yeah,
He's throwing champion kids. And it's like, if you attracted a Hershey, man, if you see how clean, like, of the two sisters, Katana's the freakier one, but Hershey's the cleaner one. Better rear, better front feet, better, you know what I mean? They both got equal spreads. Katana has a wider shoulder set, bigger head. But Tractor, he cleans all that up. And I've seen him go through some weak girls and still throw some heat.
Yep.
And so, you know what I mean? We're on that, man, to be honest. I jumped on a Shake. You know what? As Shake matured a little bit more, he grew on me. To me, Tractor is the more complete dog, in my opinion. Now, that's just mine. I like them both, obviously. I used Shake 3 times. I used Tractor twice. So please don't perceive my comments as hate, because when I'm dishing out the money to pay for these stud fees, I promise. You know what I mean? It's basically good, better, best, right?
Yep.
It's
all impersonal. What you want, right? What you. I mean, we can go show and go standard and everything, but
But
for
here's
me,
one thing,
I
right?
like a little bit taller, a little bit bigger. The chic type wow factor. But I completely agree with Tractor. Look, you cannot go wrong with him, right? You just can't.
And that's my thing, right? It's one thing I can do is talk about it because I have spent the money. When you pony up and pay that bill,
Yep.
you can speak your mind on it.
Right.
And I'm not saying anything derogatory towards anybody. However, because I have productions and I have spent the money, I can't speak on it, right? It's another thing when you're on the sideline and you're talking about what ifs and you haven't dished out that money to pay for those stud fees, but you got a lot to say about somebody else's mail. See, that's where I'm not that guy. If I never paid your stud fee and I don't have a production off you, I'll never talk bad about your dog because I don't know, right? I want to speak in facts of what things that I do know. And so when I do speak on a dog that I have used or bought something off of, I've invested in it, which means I believe in it, which means I'm not trying to put it down. I'm trying to be really, honest about how I feel about it and what I think about it and what it has, produced or done in my program. And there's so many dogs that I'm excited about using. So with that said, that we went down a rabbit hole there. I'm gonna swing this one back up to John because this is his topic.
You want to break in and take some questions real quick before we go there?
I'll tell you what. Go ahead, kick it off.
I agree too, Didi, for sure.
I think John answered it when United Tex Bullies called. That says, when do you call the 2 or 3 times on the pedigree? I think you answered that one, didn't you, John?
Mm-hmm.
And then Chris was talking about how Hershey throws her look at all times, shoulders, chest, throws definition down to the middle, and that's very true. That's very true. I believe in that too because down to from her first litter down to this one, she's been throwing consistent puppies.
Yep.
Down to Chuck Norris to Tractor, now to Shake.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not biased at all because I own a puppy and it's in my house. But when she threw out those Chuck Norris puppies, woohoo! Them things was gigantic.
Yeah. Them Chuck the Hershey puppies were good.
They were nice, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's I'm guessing that's for my second. But yeah, man, I'm gonna steal that sauce a little bit. That sauce, how they did that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be. I mean, hey, if it works, why not keep on doing it? I'm not gonna divert it.
So I think John had answered the one I had saw earlier, Earl. So if we want to continue moving
good?
forward, yes,
Yeah, I
sir.
think we good.
If you have a question, guys, please ask it. We're here to help. We're here to discuss a topic. We're here to share information. By no means do we know everything. We are not the know-it-all podcast here. So we're here to share our experiences, share our thoughts, share what works for us, and hopefully it helps somebody out there. That's really what we're about here. And so we appreciate you guys coming on both sides of Insta and YouTube. So with that said, cool. We'll keep it moving. I'm going to swing it right back up to John. Yeah, I'm sorry, not sorry.
What's next?
Man, I want to know personally, right?
Next.
All right, let's go.
What is the key determining factor for you, right, in making a decision in a particular pairing? Juicy, right there.
Yeah, that's hot right there.
Sorry,
What
John.
is-
That one's yours.
What is what is the key determining factor in making a decision on a particular parent? Okay. Okay, since we're in the bully world, so that's what I'm gonna go with. So right now, Miala, she's off the champ. So we got grand champion Big Boss to champion Snickers. It's a extreme pocket to a XL, right?
Yep.
So looking at Miala now, if she makes it to a XL, it'd be great. But I'm looking at her. She's probably going to be a big standard. She's just going to be wide and because she's very wide. She's the widest out of all 3 dogs I have here. So good spread. Top line is good. The head is coming along. She's a female. She's 8 months. So, and I measured her head is about 21 and a half. Right now.
Yeesh.
That's big for a puppy.
But I think she's going to need some height, right? Just to bump her offspring up to XL. I mean, she has the short back, the structure, the H frame. I mean, she got that. She's just missing some height in the XL lane. So the determining factor for me is going to be a structurally correct big male. I'm talking he's got to have some bone, a good rear, and he just has to be a big male. I'm gonna be looking for a big male. I don't really want to say no names. I got my eye I got my eyes on a few. There's some nice ones out there. I saw at Nationals. I saw one in particular at Columbus. At the Columbus show I was at. Yeah, so I mean, just pairing her, like I said, this is not performance breed, so I'm looking for basically what she doesn't have. She's not going to have the size and the head right now. When she turns 2 years old, when she hit that first pop, we all know things can change. But right now, that's the determining factor in the pairing with her, because she's the only female that I have.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Man, yeah, we kind of like overthink sometimes and
Mm-hmm.
break our heads over these like what if this and what if that and hey, I should do this, and then you see a dog one way, then you look at her and you see a dog another way, and you're like, I was 100% locked in here, but now I'm here. It's tough, man. It gets really tough.
Yeah, and one of the first things you said in the beginning is in theory, right? I mean,
100%, yeah.
all the nuts and bolts gotta come together when you do that pairing. It has to be a successful breeding. You have to whelp the puppies. It's just so much to it. Nutrition, of course, plays a real big part, and you got to see what these dogs throw. You got to see what your dogs throw. You got to be honest about it too, man. Like,
Yep.
like what I see. I mean, I think that's in any both sides of the game, the dog game that I've been on. Like, a lot of cats not honest with themselves, man. Like, everything can't be bred. Everything ain't quality, man. It's just not. It's just not. And that's
Well,
one thing
let's
that
be
I think.
honest, right?
That's one thing that I think coming from the game dog world. When you see guys in the bully game from the game dog world, they're not gonna breed everything they got, man. They're just not gonna do it because that's how they came up, man. Like, it has to pass the test. Here is not a performance test, so it's gonna really be an eye test. Measurements and structure and all of that stuff. So what is that? Oh, okay.
Earl,
My
man.
internet's glitching, man. So
Yeah, we can
Okay.
see your
But
comments.
yeah, man,
Earl.
like
I just
and
want to
that's,
make sure
that's
we
how
answer all
you
the questions.
how you continue to produce quality dogs. When you just out here, just, hey, man, I got 5 females. I'm just gonna breed all 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you don't do no checking. You don't do no. Is it up to standard? Does it meet the standard? You know what I mean? How many flaws does it have? You know what I mean? Like, I think. Yeah, I ain't gonna go too far into that, Earl. We're gonna go somewhere else if I keep going down that one. Yeah, man. So yeah, I'm good. Cut me off right there.
No, but the thing is to innovate. Okay, so I'll kind of bounce off what you said. It's if you just stick to clean on clean, that's not the way either.
Yeah, no.
You're not going to create that next freak, right? And I tell you what, clean dogs are nice, but when you see these freaks at a show on a stack off, it really is. You're like, oh, you see the crowd all of a sudden, like everyone turns to a certain dog. You're like, okay, it's different, man. And it's when you're talking about it, you're looking from your phone at home, maybe in your mom's basement.
Wow.
Maybe you're doing this. You know what I mean? And you're keyboard gangstering it. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, hypothetically, it could be the situation, right? And you don't actually see the dog and put hands on the dog.
Right.
Man, listen. It's different.
We saw some dogs at national, bro. Like,
don't make me say his name.
Nah.
We saw some dogs at national,
yeah, I won't say his name. But anyway, it's different, man. It's a different perspective, right? Kind of like when you first came here, right? And my camp is built off females. I don't think I even had a male when you came here, right? So when you
Mm.
saw the females that I had here, you're like, oh, okay, this is what females are supposed to look like, right?
Yeah.
It gives you a perspective, right? And the males are typically 30% bigger,
Mm-hmm.
depending on the bloodline. But typically, a male is 30% bigger, more exaggerated head, more
Mm-hmm.
exaggerated spread. The females are supposed to be the more feminine representation of our breed. And then you see the girls I have here, you're like, what?
Nah.
Yeah. And then just to wrap it all up. So if you just, I don't want to get it.
Go ahead, Joe.
Like Earl
Go
said,
ahead.
if you got a clean female, what's the point of just going to a clean male? Like you got like a wow factor male, man. Like yeah, I don't want to go too far into that, but I mean, you're gonna have to take some chances out here, and sometimes that's gonna mean, hey man, you might not be able to sell all them pups. Some of them pups may need to be in house, brother, because
Yeah.
you gotta be able to produce, man. You gotta be able to
No, that's unheard of.
establish a line,
John. Every dog is a first pick puppy worth 20K.
right?
Nah.
At all.
Okay, 25, 30? We talking about 45, 50? Every pup?
No, sir.
None of them are pedo? 50K each?
No, sir.
The top down?
Nah.
That lets me know you never bred.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
'Cause
why
you-
I respect the breeders in any line, whether it's dogs, cats, horses, whatever. When you see that lineage and you see like they got 3-4 generations of their own productions, man, that's work.
Oh, you talking about that 10 times Godzilla, baby. Let's
That's
go.
work. I'm talking about like dog grandfather, cousin, uncles, and all, and it's their productions in a pedigree, man. That's work. That shows you when somebody putting in work, man.
Commitment.
Yeah.
Commitment, work, everything. No, I love it, man. This is a great topic. One that you inspired me to want to talk about. But yeah, no, it's a hot one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna kick this can down the road here. Both sides, feel free to ask a question. Shawneen, definitely hit me on a DM. I'd be more than happy to help you out, my friend. We're gonna take it back to Ish now. I'm gonna put him on the spot.
Yes, sir.
And so we talked about your line bred girl.
Yes.
Now we're gonna talk about your outcross girl. So you got a girl off of Shake, bred to Hershey. Hershey obviously is off of Klaus and Lily. Lily being Whopper's sister off of King Zion.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing with her? Are you line breeding her or are you outcrossing her?
Well, I mean, it sounds crazy, but I am going to let me clear something up. For the first one, she is going to get outcrossed and loosely line bred. For this one, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be, but I'm starting this one with outcross though, and then she'll be brought back to line breeding. But for now, yes, I am going outcross, and because I'm doing the same tactics. I just said it a little while earlier when Chris brought it up about Hershey, how her look is. Since she was made like that, I'm gonna stick to the blueprint. She was made. Her lineage is what, 75-25 or 50-50. I always get her mixed up.
Cool.
Hershey is a 50-50.
50-50. Yes, right?
Shake is like a 75-25.
Oh, okay. So therefore, who I'm bringing to her will bring that 50-50 back then, because I'm sticking to the blueprint.
50-50. Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That works. I see it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if it ain't broken,
I tell you what, man. Again, not to, man. Listen, those two girls, their heads, they're spread.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised. Listen,
Bone.
bone.
Man.
Listen, I got Ella over here. Sonya Blade, meaning Maki's daughter. She just turned 7 months. She's about 90 pounds now, but my little 3-month-old puppy, who's literally 10 times smaller than her, but her paws and her legs is the same girth as Sonya's right now. Right now. It's crazy. Her paws is the same girth. It makes no sense.
no, them two girls are tough, man. They are really, really tough. And my only regret is that she only had 2 at the time.
Yeah.
Because I looked at those two, I'm like, man, those are both keepers.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm glad they're with you guys. But I was just like,
Indeed.
man, I didn't get nothing out of that. And I imagine we got a male out of that breeding. Ooh.
It would have been 2 of them
Good
right now
Lord.
here. It would have been the brother.
And then a shorter muzzle, right?
Yeah.
It just hit like the head shape. Because you got a more American looking one. Bradley got the more shake looking one.
Yes, for sure.
Both of them got the wide spread and just, man, amazing, man. Craziness. So, okay, so you would bring it back to something on the 50-50 American registered with Brazilian infusion, basically, is what you're looking at for that one.
Well, for her second breeding, but her first breeding, no, I'm gonna go straight up American.
Oh,
I'm going straight up American. Yeah. Well, like I said, both my breedings come with titles. All of it is correction, and titles will let you know that means they're for the show, how they supposed to be.
Fair
That's
enough.
what I'm for.
Well, that's what we do breed for, right? We're breeding for breed type. We're breeding for dogs that can be titled out if you so choose to enter the ring. That's a big part of what our program is based upon. And so, with that said, Bradley,
My screen keeps on going to sleep mode.
is it sleeping still?
Yeah, it's going every 5 minutes. It's going on sleep mode.
Messing with you, ain't it? I know. I can tell it's messing with you.
I keep on trying to beat it on time. I'm looking at the time like at 4 minutes. I got to pay attention.
I just know we still see you, so don't think we don't.
Yeah,
All right,
you're good.
perfect.
I'll let you know when you're disappearing.
All right.
We're right back on topic, man. Having a high COI, COI. What's important to me is COR. Everyone knows what COI is based on MBARC if you're in the Western world. COR to me means coefficient of relationship, which means aunts, uncles, cousins, nephews, nieces, and all that. You know, my brothers, uncles, cousins, Jimmy's nephews, sons.
Roommates, cousins.
All of them.
Yeah. So it really is a shortcut to consistency. Because at least you know you can bank on certain attributes, right? And then you can put your sauce on it afterwards. And so tell me, like, based on the first 2 dogs you got, and then the one we just said, like, hey, that would make sense for you to get that one, right? Based on the bloodlines you have. And setting your foundation now sets your foundation for the next 5 and 7 years in terms of breeding, right?
Correct.
So can you paint a picture of a trademark Sumo Bama dog? What does that dog look like? How big is it? What is it? Weight? What's the head measurement? What's the color? You know what I mean? Like, what is it? If we dive into the mind of Sumo Bama Bradley, what are you trying to create that's different from what everyone else is doing out here and that people should be excited about?
I don't give it all away now.
I mean, give us something.
No. So in all honesty, you was talking about the wow, you know, the head turners when they start stacking off, right? But I'm probably, so let's put it, for what I want to try to accomplish, I'm gonna have to go from inside out, right? So I'm gonna have to have bone, I'm gonna have to have rear end, I'm gonna have to have a structure that can handle what we're trying to throw on that outside, right? So for me, it's going to be, I want proportion. I want tail on that dog, right? I want a rear end on that dog that's you most time you look at the chest in the front, and that's your, I want the rear, right? To be that with the chest to match.
You said Bradley sure makes a lot.
Yeah, for real though. I mean, that's it.
I don't want to say the rest.
That's it. To me, that just there's, you know, just me, right? There's tons of just big muscled up chest, you know, H wide, and for lack of better terms, then it looks like they skipped out on leg day, right? The rear end just does not match, right? So it's got to be proportion, first and foremost. I do like a little bit bigger dog personally, right? So I'm probably in the 21 inch, 22 tops, probably around the same length there as well. Looking for probably 135, 140, 26, 27 head. But when I say ripped, it's but first and foremost, it's got to be able to carry all that weight, right? So it's got to have the bone, it's got to be able to move, it's got to be able to breathe. So to me, that's where we'll start. Then we'll make the rest come to it. So to say it's not a short-term plan, it's not a short-term plan.
No.
But there is a plan in place in order to achieve and accomplish where we want to get. And like I said, God willing, time will tell. So, but yeah, that's what I'm after.
I like it, man. I really do. Obviously, I had to say that. Just kidding, guys. However, here's the thing, right? All of this sounds like cute kumbayas until we get in the ring. So here's the truth, right? You know, Ish has a vision. Bradley has a vision. I have a vision. John has a vision. Guess what? When we get in that ring, we're going to find out. Because there can only be one.
Yep.
Right.
And so, you know, yes, we're competing with everyone out there who shows, but make no mistake about it. We are here to compete with each other in our productions, even if it is working with the same bloodlines. And, you know, so he took what he got from me, which is saved him 2 or 3 steps, and he made something better, which is like, okay, respect. But that's, man, look, iron sharpens iron, bottom line. Right. And I'm not just here to breathe like, oh, well, my dog has this time, you know, I got Godzilla in here. No, man, it's still what's tried and true. The eye test, the sniff test, the smell test, and put it in the ring. And I don't care if he got something for me, then he made something out of that. Guess what? He's going to pressure test what I'm making, and I'm going to pressure test what he's making. Mm-hmm. And this is how you know this is not, listen, man, Sumo Bolicanos, we're a family here. Mm-hmm. This is not a cult. We do not agree on everything, and we are going to pressure test each other in the ring. I promise you that. There's, you know what I mean?
For sure.
What you think it is versus what it actually is, we're going to put it to the test and find out.
Yep.
Right? There can only be one. There. And maybe 2026 or 2027, you know, when these productions start coming out, like in the Sumo family, Bradley's the breeder of the year because he beat everybody out. Well, guess what? There's 2028. There's 2029. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? What you did yesterday doesn't hold water today, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
You beat me today, good for you. Smile, sleep on that. That's cute. What about tomorrow? Right? We're all about, yes, Chris, we're all about the smoke, and even against each other.
Yep.
Right? Make no mistake about it, man. This is pressure testing to the highest level. because you're only as good as your last show. You're only as good as your last production. So I promise you that this is not a feel-good kumbaya group. Uh, we're here to help each other win, but at the same time, we are not exempt from pressure testing each other. And it's still an internal competition. Guys, I can't see the YouTube comments. That's why I added the YouTube comments on stage. Is there any questions we're missing? I'm sorry, guys.
No, the last one was Alu. That was the last one I could see.
No, there's Alu, then there's
Tennessee try.
Tennessee, Alu, there's RM_prods. Yeah, my internet's glitching, guys. I'm so sorry, man.
Don't worry about that one.
So what we're gonna do is gonna make it really, really hard for you, because we're gonna have a vote off at the end of the year to see whose dog it really is and whose production it really is, right? There's one in the ring and there's one of public opinion. Both matter to me. Both matter to me because we're here to help and serve the community. We're here to help you guys win, be better breeders, and get on that next level, right? Otherwise, we're just rinse and repeating what everyone else has been doing for the last 7 to 10 years. I didn't come here for that. If I were going to do that, I wouldn't even do a live. So, did we miss any tractor damage? Bedford father times daughter, and tractor is F1 new iron in Florzilla. I'm not really up on tractor's production or really any of these dogs, but tractor is. See, I can't see the comments on YouTube, man. Unfortunately.
Yeah, well, that was basically the last one. That one you just read.
No, there's one more after that. It's try changing the laptop. It's probably
that one was.
That's for Ish.
That was for
That's
me.
you.
We got his battery changed, but it's somewhere else in the
Most
city.
bully breeders don't do in-house breedings. I don't know. Tennessee, I don't know, man, because I'll be honest with you. I don't follow people's lives. I don't look at what people are doing. I worry about what I'm doing. There's enough work for me to do on my own and with my team. I don't worry about what anyone's doing or what anyone else says about me. And trust me, there's a lot of opinions out there, which is cute. Enjoy your opinions. Call me. My number's on the bottom. You got an opinion? Call me. That's
one.
the difference. Is you know what I look like. You know my website. You know my lives, and my direct phone number's on the bottom. Everyone else that has something cute to say, we don't even know what you look like, dude. Hiding behind a keyboard, hiding behind your text and your phones. I don't respect that. You know what I mean? Get circumcised, brother. Grow a pair. Identify as something. Man, woman, or in between. Pick a lane. You know what I mean? So I just gotta say that because I pay homage to my haters. I love you guys too. Say what you want about me, but all you gotta do is call or text me. So instead of calling someone else and talking about me, you could just call me directly. It's like 1-800 hotline, right? Except it ain't $1.99 a minute. These heads are rated E for everyone.
First 2 minutes are free.
There you go. No, we're just having fun, guys.
There is a question here. How tight is too tight? Basically, on the breedings for the.
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
So, what do you guys think on that?
So he says, how tight will you guys breed XL, American Bully, and Brazilian Bulls? Father, daughter, uncle, niece, granddad, granddaughter, half siblings.
All the above.
Yeah, I would do any of them.
All the above. If it makes sense, if it aligns, if it's producing what we want it to produce, all the above. Whatever is necessary in order to bring the level of dogs up, the competition up, productions up, dog quality up. So I just want to make sure we got everyone because my YouTube site is not really catching up. Instagram is showing me like up to date. But YouTube's killing me right now.
Yeah,
United Texas is asking about. He said he's getting a great granddaughter from King Zion. He wants to keep it tight. Which stud would we recommend to keep that pedigree in line? Any recommendations there
On
on Instagram here?
Instagram.
United, that's my guy, man.
Yeah.
Shouts out to United TX Bullies, man. What a good person. I love this guy. He stays in camp. He's got amazing dogs, a great family. I love seeing him and his wife walk the dogs, bro. Shouts out to you guys. If you're not following United TX Bullies, man, it's a good person.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be honest with you, man. United, it all depends on what the dog looks like when it's of age of breeding. Right? Because I don't know who the dog pulls from, the mom side or the dad side. And I'll be able to tell, like when we buy a dog, we think, okay, what's my dog gonna look like? Well, it's gonna look like mom or dad, grandpa or grandpa, right? And until we see that pass through the phenotype, it's really hard to make a decision. So, you know what I mean? I don't want to give you a bad answer. I would say that when that time comes, that would be the time that we can have a conversation. So, and I believe he's Christopher or Cristiano on Facebook. United TX Bullies, man. Good person, man. He even did like a little, like we did a picture at Nationals, and he put these effects on. It was really cool, man. I appreciate this guy. He's what a good person. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely tap in with him. Okay. Lamont on YouTube says, for a stud, do you value structure or wow factor most? I'll answer that. If my girl is super clean, I'm going to wow factor. If my girl needs some cleaning up, I'm going structure. Right?
Yeah.
If I got a freaky girl that needs a little bit of clean, it just depends, man. You know, both studs, like I say, there's no stud that doesn't work. It just depends on the girl you have.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really what, you know, for me, what determines it, right? Is you got to find balance. Otherwise, man, you might have one freak, two freaks, and then the rest of it is like, what happened here? You know, it can go sideways really quick. So, John, this is your topic, man. I'm just going to lean on you to see if you got anything else to add to this, because I know you. This is you and Ish go deep into this one.
No, man. I think we covered. I think we really covered it, man. I mean, without going down, rabbit holes of breaking down pedigrees and naming producers and non-producers and all of that stuff, man. I think we good right where we are. You know what I mean? But no, I think it was a good one. We touched on some good topics this evening, man. I think we're on. I think we're good. I think we're good here.
Well, shoot, man. Ish?
No, I agree with it.
That, maybe you wanted to, I didn't ask you, maybe you wanted to bring up?
What? Some names?
No, I'm saying just in general. In terms of, no, we're not doing it.
The ish.
I'm ready.
Calm.
All right. So no, I just want to clarify that what I said about loose line breeding, and for my first one, and then my second one outcross, that's what I'm focused on for, to see what she could do and throw. But for the next two, it's all foundation. It's all foundation. So I just wanted to clarify that up, and to bring up what Mom said, that it should be more game breeders in this. I'm gonna bring that state of mind in it, because not all dogs are always for sale. Just remember, not all dogs are for sale when we bring up litters. Not all of them are for sale, for sure.
Like that. Bradley?
Nope, I think we touched on the majority of it. half of it, let's say. There is, I know we keep teasing you guys, but there is another half that's very quickly approaching. So we'll kind of leave it at that.
Oh, it's coming.
Hopefully in the next, like, it's down to days, right? So
Days.
Bring the lion
stay
out.
tuned.
Bring the lion out. Bring the lion out. Bring
Definitely
the lion out. Y'all want to see a lion? Don't you worry. Sumo fully counts. Bring the lion out. Just sit tight.
When it happens, it's gonna happen and happen and happen, and so just know that. I'll stop with that teaser right there. But no, as always, thank you guys. Good conversation, each of you, for the audience, both, on YouTube and on IG. So appreciate you guys. Stay tuned. More to come for sure.
100%. I appreciate that, man. And so, yeah, no, we are quietly working. We have a lot cooking in the back of the kitchen and back of the house. We're releasing a new menu shortly. But again, until things get there, man, we don't have to make a lot of noise to show what we're going to do. But I promise you, if you're breaking your head over the breedings that we got announced, wait till you see what we got coming. Drop in some heat.
It's gonna be good, man.
And we know typically, but they say in a war, right? You send your pawns in first to get killed.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
The king falls back, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And so, don't get sucked in by the pawns, man. The king is coming.
100.
Yes, sir.
All true.
Listen, if you know me, we only bring it one way, hot. Quick, fast, and limited. Quick, fast, and limited, man. And only select. And so, a lot of people make noise, man. Some people just work. We stay working. And so we have some pretty cool stuff coming up. But again, we're not going to ruin that surprise until it gets here. We work hard and be humble. I that's always been my credo. Yeah, Chris, no, it's coming, man.
Mm-hmm.
We got some cool stuff coming up, and yeah, man, it's Sumo family, man. Just want to announce that Sumo U is closed for open enrollments. So if you guys reaching out to me, Sumo U is closed for open enrollments. We are not taking enrollments. We'll announce what the criteria is to get into Sumo U, but it is closed to the public, so we're no longer promoting that. So for you guys who do reach out to me, if I haven't gotten back to you, it's because open enrollments are closed. So no, I'm apologizing if I haven't gotten back to you, basically. And I love this topic, man. I could stay on this topic for another hour because it's a hot one, man. It really is. And it's so good and it's so spicy. And I love when these guys just bring up these topics that are, to me, it's like, dude, that's not an hour conversation. So if you're excited about dogs, excited about shows, breedings and productions, man, we are too. And what I would say is that I love it. I love competition. I welcome it. Because there's only one way to determine. Only one person can win, right?
Mm-hmm.
And second place is not a thing to me. So we need good, clean, competitive competition that's out here working. So with that said, I don't hate anyone. I'm glad you're here. It keeps me honest. It keeps me grinding. It keeps me up at night. It keeps me waking up early. I love that. I really do. And so thank you for the competition. Thank you for your words of encouragement or discouragement. And thank you for the negative words even. You don't understand what you're dealing with here. you're dealing with a person that feeds off it either way. So I appreciate you. Good, bad, or indifferent, man. With that said, Sumo family, Instagram family, YouTube family, Earl at Sumo, Bully Kennels, man. Sumo out.
Sumo out.
Thank you all.
Thanks, guys.
Catch you guys on the next one.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Have a good night, guys.
Later.